Hey YouTube, it's JP Dillon. You may recognize this as the tone arm out of an SL-1200m3D, also known as P-AM18201K1, one of the most expensive consumer-grade tone arms on the internet right now at about $400. And this one, as you can see, has been horribly injured. Turntable fell, arm is trash. So, because of the shortage in cost of these tone arms, most people don't want to involve themselves in replacing the tone arm. Now, there's a lot of scuttlebutt on the internet about replacing this portion with a tone arm from a new SL-1500c, which can be had for a lot less. And when you order that mechanism, this is how it comes. Elevator, queuing, assembly, everything. It's all one unit. But they're saying that you can take the tone arm portion, which is near identical to the old one, and you can transplant it. Now I see some issues with this. Most notably, the height of the arm is slightly different. But this guy is willing to pay me to find out. So we got the new part. We're going to take all this assembly apart, because basically what you have to do is completely remove this elevator assembly and all the electronics within to get to the tone arm portion. Remove this, and then you can stick it in the 1200, which we got propped up here. So what it involves, we're going to take out the perimeter screws here, take apart the elevator and queuing assembly, pull the arm out. Perimeter screws removed. Queuing solenoid and arm sensor parts removed. Plastic screws that retain plastic housing and E-clip for upper right-hand corner Q bar removed. Plastic queue and elevator housing removed, exposing the tone arm mount. Tone arm is removed from housing, and side-by-side comparison. Necessary to remove the plastic tab at the bottom of this for the anti-skate. Feeding it down in the hole, and got it seated. Not quite the same shape, but it seats in the tone arm cradle. Got it mounted up, making sure that the anti-skate strikes the pin. And it does. Alright. Cut the wires back, stripped them the same length as the old one, installed my cable. Let's look at it from above. There's subtle differences in the finish, but otherwise it's acts the same. I do notice that the counterweight coupling is very stiff, and it gets better as you work it, but initially it's pretty tight, and you can see it wants to move the marker a little bit. So just be aware of that when you insert it on there. It's going to be stiff at first. Alright, let's do a float test. And let's see if our anti-skate works. Yep. Okie dokie. Alright, this thing's officially happy. There's the part number. You can order that from Encompass. Originally for the SL-1500c. But this is the current one you have to order. And that sure as hell beats eBay prices. So, with some modification, you can take a 1500c arm and make it work on the 1200 just fine. So I'm glad this all worked out. So is the owner. Saved him a lot of money. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. More stuff to come.